So we have done this import data from CSV, and basically we had validations also. So now let's add the export functionality too. We have the same package Laravel Excel, in which we have this export option. So you can do this one only. So I will copy this thing. So for a model, how to export a particular model. So paste, and we'll change this model should be lead model, and I will call it as a leads export. Okay, so in here app exports, we have this leads export. So we have import, now we have this export. So in export, we will use this right now. I think this is already done, so everything is there. So we'll just have to add this one. So I will copy this thing and we'll add into the controller. So lead controller. So we already have this one. Now to export, we'll use this function. So I will copy this function and I will paste it here. Okay, so this will be leads export. Okay, so leads export I have to add. So I will add this. So this is leads export. So it will download all this leads, okay, on this export function. So export function, to call this, we have to add this route. So similarly for import, I will add this for export. Okay, now if you want to add that link, so resources, views, liveware, and then basically not liveware. So this is in leads index. So import, similarly we'll have this button export. So leads, then export. Then there is this. Okay, so let's try this one. Okay, there is some issue for not for found, so get or some post method issue might be there. So let's go to web.php. Here it should have this get method. Okay, and basically here we should we already authenticated user, so there is no issue. That's fine then. So let's go back, export. So this data is getting exported in Excel format. So this is working fine now. Okay, so I have seen data is correct. So this is working fine. This is how you can export. So in export, if we want to some customization, some options might be there. So like from query, you can create a query and then basically you can export. Then basically we can add, means basically there are multiple export formats available, and might be there some date issue and all this, means date and all these things can also be added. So likewise some things can be changed. If you want to see this, means you can go to this documentation, you can read this, and according to your requirement you can make the changes. So import and export we have done for these leads. So similarly we can do this for all other things. Here I have used just button, so you can add this like icons or something else, proper style and all.